All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. East Farmer Kevin here, and today we have the temples up in my kingdom, or my community kingdom slash Jotunheim kingdom, which means we're going to be doing some endless today. I did some last day or yesterday, but I'm going to get some more this time. But first things first, it is 0 UTC, or a little bit past 0 UTC. So I'm going to check out what's in here. And then we have the Rift Rogue helmets and the Feral Archstaff. Okay, pretty good. This is Fogstone and Titanium. I'll take that. I see the Nightstone in here, and I'm tempted to buy it. But a friend, an Australian friend, told me that there's going to be Nightstone in the fishing shop tomorrow. So tomorrow is the day where I get to send the Gens, and I will probably do my last attempt at doing a personal in this best. That is my goal. So I'll be doing a lot of preparation for tomorrow. So we're just practicing, getting some good stuff today. So we're helping out some of the community. So if you do want to join and you are 225 to 249, well, do I have a spot for you? We currently have about 3 spots available right now. So if you want to join, let me know. I'm just getting everything finished and set up right now a little bit. So I'm hopping on my Discord right now. If you want to talk to me there, you can check that out. Let me try and do this. Hello there, Zach. Welcome to the stream, man. We're going to be getting that 62 T for trillion XP today for doing the endless. Of course, the ad break just started, which is very meh, but, you know, good for those people on YouTube. So I have two endless semi-prepared, not fully prepared like I'd like it to. So I have them at floor 29 and floor 33. I will go over what I'll be doing with those for starting out. But first things first, let me turn off the buildings, turn off the items, and turn off this. Well, we'll probably just turn off the dungeons for now, but we'll keep the buildings on. Because I'll need to be changing my English for this. So I'm going to wait until the ad is done to explain what I'm going to do. But it's going to be spicy, that's all I can say. I'm going to hop over to the DDR right now to get that ready. Change a little gear here. No, not that one. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, folks. I kind of trimmed down my spells a little bit, took off the stuff that I don't really need right now. So what I'm just going to start out with is I'm going to start out the dungeon after I've gotten my Apex buffs and all the other buffs. I'm going to start out at the big 50 Anguish. So every 50 to 100 floors, I will lower the Anguish down from 50. But I have done some testing yesterday and the day before with this. So don't worry, I'm a trained professional here apparently. And what I'm using to help me out with that is going to be the Arisen Aru armor. They give me the Blessed Shield, and I factored in the extra crit by changing out the crit in the Mimic Helmet. They kind of went over a little bit yesterday, but we're going to see it live in action today and tomorrow potentially. So, once again, if we have some people that want some EXP, let me know. I'm going to take and put a chat or a shout out on my Kingdom Discord, because I'll always like to help those people out. But I will give first priority to people on the stream first. There we go. Your 4th tier 10. A little boost. It's going to swing to 248 now. I would preferably not want to help out alts, Neil. I appreciate, and I respect your willingness to reach out there and ask for it. But for the most part, I'd rather prefer to help out other people. If we do have some space, I will maybe consider an alt. But right now, I already see one person typing that I can take and send an invite right now. Amor_hope. So I'll send them an invite right now. So that'll be number 3 in the party. Plus me will be 4. So we got 2 more spaces. But I'll be immediately doing my towers after my endless. As you can see here, I have 2 hours and 19 minutes on that. So time is running out, to say it nicely. So my goal is to get these done within 1 hour. So it's going to be pretty intense. I might try and limit test it a little bit too much and die on purpose. I did check the monument total random in the beginning. You can see here I do have the Rift Rogue helmets and the Pharaoh Archstaff. And I have some other stuff. I'm not going to fall for the trap for the Night Zone because I can get it tomorrow in the fishing shop. But without further ado, I'm going to pop these buffs right now. I'm just going to pop all of them because we're going for an hour. And I'm going to take and claim my Conqueror's Guild. Not this one. This one. So hopefully we get a Shrine of Wisdom. If we get a Shrine of Love, oh well. That is the tier 6 helmet total random, not the Arisen one. So you do not need that. And we got the Shrine of Wisdom. And we got some good stuff. You know, I'll take 297 Realm Ore, Twilight Stone, and Dark Stones. Those three. So I'm going to take a picture of that. Got a Bestial Potion too. And a Conqueror's Crown Guard. So very nice. So it looks like we're all set. We're going to start out with the personal menu one first. Not the PvP one first. So there's a More Hope right there. So here we're going to go. So originally I'm going to start out with Selene first. Because I want Selene's to cleanse me. To give me the extra temporary defense buffs. I will be also using the Neutra Borealis. I want to have that up at all times. That is another tip I have for people. Have the Borealis up. It will help you out a lot. That temporary defense and temporary resistance 3 up is very helpful. So right now I'm mainly just looking at the screen, but I'm mainly going off of learning the feel of using my left hand mainly to tap with the new UI updates that they did with the game. I'm not the biggest fan that they did like this for the tablet mode. I kind of wish that they had a tablet mode and a phone mode. So I would really like it if they just reverted it back to the old one, but I understand that this is what they thought was best, so this is what Northern Forge decided to do for this one. It's pretty nice, but it just gets a little wonky because it's got to have all this space around me on my tablet. But we're going to take and rock and roll and see how we go with this. I think that's a great idea. Definitely having a legacy UI option would be cool, Neil. I 100% agree with you there. Look at all those temporary buffs right there. What I would really like if I had a 50% buff duration with 25% accessory amity. So if someone ever finds one of those, please let me know. I'll give you lots of scrolls and you'll have my forever gratitude and appreciation. I'm actually going to use the Neutra Eventialis here just to take out this dude here. One that has 50% buff duration with 25% accessories. You know, that's, I mean, if the Ornate's better with those as well, you know, please, you know, come on down, you know, show it to the class kind of thing. But that would be my overall ideal one if I had to take and choose. And a cool amity in order to have. So what I'm going to do is that whenever I get this to 100, or actually I'm going to go at 99, after I get the floor 99, then I'm going to take and go to the next one, get that one to 99, and then lower the Anguish down for floor 100 is what I'm going to do. That would be very silly indeed, Neil, to have 5% additional orange with that. It would be cool, you're not going to lie, but, you know, I would rather probably have, like, you know, maybe pet action rates or hybrid, or, you know, ward regeneration, mana regeneration, you know, something a little more spicier added to that. But, you know, we'll see what Northern Forge might do. Ooh, I see you trying to hit me with attack there, buddy. No, I don't want to flee. So you accidentally click the flee button sometimes instead of the continue button, or a second chance happens and I don't get a chance to get that one. Ooh, I'm confused. But, you know, that's why I use the Celine, or the Themis. So Themis can be a bro, or a bra, I suppose. And, you know, come in clutch and help me out. Arc Alchemy, yeah, that would be another great one. I would 100% agree right there, Neil. I will gladly take an Arc Alchemy as well. But the reason also why I want to keep it in 1 hour is because I think that's where I'm going to get majority of the rewards. I'm probably not going to be able to get both of them to floor 500s. Hello there, Claustrophobic. I'm doing some endless right now, so if you want to join, you can let me know and I can toss you an invite. Once I get this one to floor 100, I'll be swapping over to the other one so I can toss you one if you would like one. Trying a little bit different today with my layout on my screen, where I used to have the YouTube chat on the top and the Twitch chat at the bottom, so I decided to mix it up because it's easier for me to take and see some of the chats this way. And I do see a Manticore, which I do need a good amount. So overall, the layout for today is going to be 1 hour of endless, 1 hour of towers, maybe a little bit more than an hour of towers until I get my 5 ones completed. And then after that, we'll be doing some dungeons. So that is the layout for today. Or the timeline of the events. Alright, so here we go. So I'm going to flee from here. I'm going to see. I'm just going to add Claustrophobic in general. So we're going to go with Claustrophobic, toss the dude an invite. And then we're going to go over to this one right here. Jump in there. Starting off strong with the miss. There are going to be some certain dicey situations. Majority of the dicey situations are going to be Beowulf situations. Those are the ones I have the most problem with because of Verse and how powerful Verse is. Because it usually has a high armor and or magic penetration, depending on what I am lower at the moment. And it just hurts a lot. You know, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't feel nice to get hit with the Verse. Always like to think of the verse spells like somebody reading out a verse. So not really. So really, in all honesty, Claustrophobic. Towers, they get like a teeny bit more difficult at 250 just because it's higher level stuff. But overall, I think it's very important that it gets to 250 because you get extra floors in your dungeons. Henceforth, you'll get more Orn's XP, gold, and rewards, even though you won't really need the XP at that time. But getting more rewards and more Orns sounds like, you know, a pretty great idea. And it could be more event monster spawns as well. So, you know, there are some good reasons why to get the tier 10. You know, I agree with you. Technically, you don't need to really rush to get there per se. But, I mean, the higher you get up, the more it's going to take. So, you know, it's fine if you want to chill at like 240, 245 kind of thing, or 245 plus, because it's going to take a long time in order to get the remaining amounts. Majority of the final XP is usually in the last 10 or 15 levels or so, compared to the whole rest of the other amount of XP that took you to get there. Because in grand total, it takes 2.4 trillion XP in order to get from 1 to the 250. You know what? I'll just use a Terra Seal for you, buddy. I mean, I had a friend, Mr. High Pun. I was talking with him earlier today, and he was saying that he really doesn't like boosting up lower level people because he wants them to actually learn the game. And you know, I agree with him on that part partially. You know, I think that yes, it's important for people to learn all the aspects rather than seeing that, you know, the final level is the goal of the game. Even though that has a big part of it, that's just one section of the whole game as a whole. We're going to use the Nietzsche Borealis or Nietzsche Eventialis here. Is learning how to set goals for yourself after hitting too low. 250 is where I feel a lot of people can find it challenging, because they're like, oh, I got to 250, I guess that's the end game now, I guess I'm done, right? And it's like, no, there's gear, there's, you know, hitting big damage numbers, there's doing endless, there's towers, a lot of stuff that you can do, you know, still at that tier or not. Hello there, Kem. Welcome, welcome. Getting better equipment is another important one. And, you know, Neil's saying I learned more at 250 than I ever did from 1 to 249. So there you go. A lot of people are contesting that, you know, even though, you know, it may seem like, you know, 250 may be the end game, that's just like, that's like the end of the tutorial part 2 is the running joke. So like once you complete that, then you can take and go farther. You can learn more. You can challenge yourself in different ways. Oh, that rebulk, I do not like that one bit. I need that to go away. I'm actually going to have to use an ambrosia for that. There we go. Nice, nice. So like that's my challenge or my wish for people. It's like, if I am going to help you, I really would appreciate it if you did not just quit the game a month or two after you get to 250. And that's my main wish or my main request for people. Like, if I'm going to help you, you level up, I want you to really, you know, challenge the game. Like, you can take a break, you know, you can take, and, you know, some people, you know, life happens, so I understand if people want to take a break from the game, come back later. But, like, you know, set yourself goals. Small goals, big goals, long-term goals, short-term goals, in order to take and, you know, really feel like what is something that you really like about the game. And you don't have to give me that answer. You don't have to answer it right now. It'd be cool if you did, but morning, big brother. But that's what turns this game into a simple game into a more in-depth game, you know. It could be challenging yourself to climb the leaderboards in different guilds. It could be getting regional number 1 or, you know, top 10, top 100 in your region. That could be a long-term goal. You know, that's one for me. I want to get to number 1 in my region. So it's not something I can just snap my fingers and immediately be number 1 in my region. Even though I would love to, but, you know, I understand that the person that's above me put in a lot of work to get where he is right now. So I have to put in the work in order to get above him. Or put in more work or different types of work. Oh, that is not good. So I'm just going to do this instead of having to reset for that. Like for me, one of the goals that I've been working on it steadily is collecting almost everything in the tower shop. Because the tower weapons, they have different uses, even at tier 9. You can use the tier 9 weapons into other souls. That's what I do. So you encounter my other souls, it might be a little more difficult than, you know, someone else. Because I might have some special adornments in there to help me out. Or special augments in my tower weapon that I use. We're going to stun dart you. We're not going to hit you with the counter attack. You try and stun dart me. The amity that I would want, and this is mainly for like an endless amity. Of course, I would want more than that, but like if I was looking at like the ideal deity amity, not endly. English is a challenge to me right now apparently. I would want 50% buff duration with 25% accessory. That would be like my legendary. You can take and put any of the ornate ones that you want as, you know, for the third one, you know, or ones that are available, you know, it's a mystery to know which ones. So now I'm going to take and lower down to 40 right now. I'm going to go with from there because it's going to get a lot harder now. Yeah, if it was 40% crit on top, then that would be super duper OP, you know. I 100% agree with you, Neil, there. But most of the day today, I went fishing. Is that worth about 5 ornate old northern crowns? It very well could be. It very well could be. It very well could be indeed, Neil. Find it. Yeah, you know, I'm working on it, Phage Daniel. Like one thing that I'm trying to theorize or trying to figure out how to work is do like mini events. Or like, you know, couple day long events or weekend events where people can take and, you know, sign up for different categories, whether it be dungeon farming, raid killing, you know, monument times, like little competitions. And you can have your own little team, so your own party. And whoever wins, you know, this can get like, you know, summoning scrolls or XP share or wherever it could be. You know, people can decide on what they want for the rewards within reason, of course. I may consider, you know, giving out some skin packs and stuff like that, but I'd rather just do mainly the stuff in game without requiring money. But you know, we could do stuff that does require. Hello there, YS0303. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I do have this amity that is at my midnight, so it's in 5 hours and 28 minutes from now. It's a 40%, or not 40, it's a 30% dragon with 15% arcane. We unfortunately found the ornate yesterday. And the ornate was take 15% less damage from the Lioness faction, I think, and then it reduced. And one of the malices was to reduce your crit by like 20 to 40% plus. So like, well, you know, the legendary is pretty good. So I posted it in my Kingdom Discord under our amity section. I can definitely take and maybe get Mr. Freeze Daniel to take and set up an amity role for my Discord server. I might consider maybe doing an amity party in my Discord server. That could be a cool way to maybe get some more traffic over here in my Discord. I know it doesn't have a ton of traffic, or most of the traffic is people joining the Discord server to get notified whenever I go live. And I appreciate that, but, you know, we can possibly see some other stuff with that. Yeah, definitely, you know, that one has potential. I mean, I don't like the minus 30% lightning damage because I am the lightning faction after all. But, ooh, you look a little scary there, buddy. I'm going to actually just stun dart you. This is why we had the stun dart for a reason. But yeah, y'all know the deal. If you have any questions, you know, just want to ask anything you can, you know, please ask within reason, of course, and I'll do the best that I can in order to answer said question or questions. I know we had a couple people here over the last week or two that had bountiful amounts of questions. So thank you to those people that were asking all those great questions. I'm gonna blast this thing with an Ultima. I think it's Ultima time right there. But what I'm thinking about doing is changing up a little bit. Ooh, like this is a little dangerous right here. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this. So he's already stunned. Okay. Stun it again. I'm going to hit you with the verse. The 0. So that's not good. So we're in a little bit of a pickle here. But I believe this Ultima should take him out. Especially with the Kara. So that's very nice for 18 bills right there. Or 18 billion XP. So all the people in the party are happy for that. I'm just checking out some notifications on my other Discord and stuff like that. Okay, cool. Alright, we're back. But yeah, if you want, you can write it down in the chat, you know, what are some cool challenges or theme ideas we can take and do on the stream that are in-game or out of the game. You know, I always like to hear people's ideas that they have. Hit you with a transference to get my ward back, Fallen Heretic. I'm just going to Ultima you, make it easier on me. But yeah, what I was thinking is possibly just like, depending on the time, because I am on a little bit of a time crunch, I may leave it on a higher anguish once I get into the 300s, I think, and then just go until I drop from there in order to be within the time, because the 300s is going to be a nice little sweet spot where I'll be able to get a good amount of XP and orange. I'm probably going to drop it down to like 30 for that. So that's what I'm thinking. And I'm going to be working on doing a speed clear for my towers mainly. So I'll be mainly taking and completing them as fast as possible. Only doing one guardian per clear. Because for me, right now, I'm mainly playing towers for the floor rewards. The party is not full total random. I did tell Mr. Neil that I would consider possibly adding Alton to the party if there were spaces. I think yours might have a little bit more priority over Neil's, even though he might have space for both of y'all. We're just going to have to find out in a little bit after I get this one to floor 200, and we're going to find out. Because I know somebody, his name is John Albert. He's a summoner main. And he only specializes, or he mainly specializes in doing XP shear for alts. So he specializes in alts. So go find him. Say Ace Former Kevo sent you over there. You got blasted by a Berserk Fallen Vanguard. Yeah, that could be pretty disheartening there, but you know, you still got more Endless's Freeze Daniel, so continue to go on. I'm just tapping between the different discords to see if people mid post and stuff. 50 mil on orange, very nice, very nice. Do, 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 do. Okay, I see Anubis starting to hit me a little bit because my temporary resistance was not up, so that's going to help out right there. And then I'll take and remind myself to take a look at the quest as well that I have, because I might have already completed it. You are a tanky Finfolk, are you? There we go. I got you. Got you, buddy. Oh, and another one. So I'm just going to go immediately for the Ultima again. We are encroaching upon or arriving soon at the floor 200, so I'm focusing a little bit right now on this. That's a nice XP in orange right there. Alright, so I'm going to buff here, and I'm going to leave. And let's see, we're going to check the time right now. We are at 33 minutes, so we are kind of running on at the halfway mark right now. So let's see, I think we have one more spot right now. So let's see, who wants a spot? Let's see, is Toto Random going to take it, or Neil, or anyone else that's watching? So I have one more spot, preferably somebody that's not an alt, but I will take the exception right now and bring an alt along board if we do have one person there. But you have to decide fast, so somebody speak up. Toto said bring it on if no one's taking it right now. I'll give them 1 minute or so, as I'm going to take in, go here in a minute, but I'm going to check on my quest real quick. So quest, looks like I don't have a quest, so somebody completed my quest for me. It looks like it. Trying to think what I want to pick up. It's either the Gazer or the Assassin. I'm guessing I'm going to go with the Assassin just because it's going to give more florins that way. Oh, somebody took some stuff from me a long ways ago. So let me take and pop one of these real quick to try and deter him a little bit. We're going to go with the Zelda Chibi, I suppose. Or let me see. Wait a minute. We might have somebody. Mussolini. Or we got one person. So we're going to go with that person. They're already in the party. So, oh, well, there's the spot right there. So let me take and go quickly. Get back to this one. They get this one up into the 200s. Alright, so here we go. We're just gonna blast this one just to be safe. Just gonna start blasting. There we go. Nice. We got all people in the party. Try and speed up a little bit by just doing the one hand for the continue, one hand for the spells is what I'm going to go with. Not this time, not this time, Fallen Necromancer. You can't take and try and hit me with the drain. Ain't playing no drain games. Yo, 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 what's up, Trey? Welcome to the stream, man. Let me see something real quick. I'm doing pretty good today. How are you doing, man? Right now, I'm just checking some stuff on the Discord. Right now, I'm trying to do a quick 1 hour endless because I have some towers that expire. So it was a little bit inopportune timing for it overall, but I'm trying to challenge myself by running it at really high English so I get a good amount even in the earlier floors. Ooh, very nice to get a day off of work. But yeah, so the goal is to do the endless, then towers, and then dungeons. So roughly in about an hour and a half or 2 hours from now, roughly, we'll be able to be doing some dungeons with people. We're mainly going to be focused on doing normals, and maybe some Dragon Roost and some other event dungeons depending on where we're going. Even though I have a pretty good idea of where we're going. The party's looking pretty full right now. So potentially we can have a space open up. Actually, let me just check it out real quick. I don't know if Juby Doo is online right now, so let me just type in J-O. It looks like he's not online, so I can probably take and remove him and put you in there. Because I don't think he's been online for more than 6 hours. He's in the European time zone, so he should be sleeping right now. So you can have his spot right now. He joined earlier in the morning today. But yep, 26 minutes left on that, so I've already tossed you an invite before, I think, Trey. So just check your inbox, check your mail. You have mail. So check out the mail, see if you got the invites. Take that invite. If you don't have one, let me know and I'll send you one. But I'm gonna jump back into the dungeon, or the endless dungeon. All right, there we go. You're most certainly welcome. Hopefully you had a chance to take and work on trying out some endless with all the new gear and stuff you got. Another berserk dude. I'm just gonna blast him. I'm not even gonna wait. And enjoying the new kingdom. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Hopefully your friend is able to join it. It looks like Kim wants to do some battles. So if somebody wants to battle Kim in some player versus player combat action, you can take and add him. It's Chem6969. He can put his name in the chat too if he wants to, so people can take and add it that way as well. He's mainly on the YouTube chat, so people on the Twitch want to battle him, then just let me know. You can tag him on the Discord server as well. Let's see, we're going to bury Alice here for safety. Just keep on chipping away. That is quite funny. How the dude used an attack to damage himself and took himself out with that. He's like, I'm going to get you, even if it costs me some health. And he didn't have enough health and he paid the price. Let's see, we're going to put that back up there. Just going to blast you with an Ultima there, sir. What I might try and do whenever there's like 10 or 15 minutes left, depending on where I am within which endless, I'm just going to crank it back up to 50 anguish, and I'm just going to keep on going. I think that might be the play. Just to keep it high anguish for now, and just go until I get taken out. Blasted by a Berserk Bale and guess the floor 171. Apparently 171 is your favorite number, Freeze Daniel, in the game of Orna. So you might want to start investing in doing some 171 branding. Yes, sir, Trey. I am at 40 anguish right now. I have a special buff build where it's giving me all these temporary defense. I don't know what I just said recently, but temporary defense and temporary resistant buffs that come in mighty handy. Deity is one of the tankiest class in the game, and I stand by that point still. Well, apparently that's what it was. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna chill at 40 until I can't go no more and they take me out. I might do 50. You know what? You know, because I'm kind of running low on the buff time. We got like 20 minutes left. We're gonna take it, just crank it back up to 50, and we're gonna rock and roll with it, because these guys got an hour and 39 minutes, and I want to get these guys done. And people are still getting good XP. Like, you know, right now I've gotten over, like, you know, 80 billion XP so far. So we're just gonna crank it up all the way back to the max at that 1,003%, and we're gonna rock and roll. So eventually they'll get me, but we'll see. We'll see how long it takes for them to get me. I'm a tricky dude, so, you know, I got some tricks up my sleeve in order to deal with them. I ain't gonna go down without a fight. Y'all better know that for sure. Oh, you look like you can be some dangers right there, sir. I see you, Kelpie. I see you, Kelpie. And you get blasted, that's what you're gonna get, Kelpie. Nope. Nope. I'm not waiting on you, buddy. I'm just gonna attack you. Simple as that. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, Manticore, for showing up. We appreciate that. Your very heartfelt donation. I'm not going to deal with you. I'm just going to hit you with the big blast. Come on. Yes, we got him. It is nice seeing the good XP, and then you just see some regular XP. Then you see some good XP. Good orange too, but you know, orange are just the extra. It's all about the XP. For me. Oh no, not the blight. Thank you, Sport Lady, for helping me out there. I'm just oh, looks like I can't really hit you that well. But they're starting to hit me well, and I don't like that, so I'm going to hit them with the transference. Even though I shouldn't be warding up, and I should just let myself just pass away. That's not who I am. I ain't gonna go down without a fight. It's just that simple. We're gonna go with barriers again. If I can make it the 400 with this, I'm gonna be quite impressed. Oh, you're an angry mimic, aren't you? I'm glad I won't be the only one that's impressed, or will be impressed. We're already past the halfway mark, so, you know, might as well keep on going. This is where we need the stun dart for you, buddy. Very dangerous. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna have to see what that. Yes, can Beowulf can use Ultima pretty good. Oh my goodness. Let me just do this. Geez, they are not joking around here. I guess my time might be coming up soon, it looks like. Just trying to recover from these big hits that I got. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go for this. Alright, that works, that works. We're gonna go again, apparently. Ooh. Ooh, we're gonna stun dart you. Be smart. And you go again. There we go. Hoo-wee, man. I mean, this is definitely an ultimate angle right there. For you, yeah, I'm definitely having to watch out right now. At least I got my ward back up, which is good. So we'll take that as a small one right there. We're gonna go with... Yeah, we're just gonna go with the stun dart. And just blast you. There we go. Good, I got the heal from that. Ooh, this could be a big one here. I'm actually gonna have to go with the heavy hitter here at Ultima 2. Ooh, that one didn't do the job. Gosh darn it. There. Oh my goodness. Holy majoli. Well, there we go, folks. We did it. Clip it. Clip it and ship it, folks. Biggest XP that I've ever gotten right there. 37.5 billion XP on a Berserk Fallen Gilgamesh. Doing the 50 English the legitimate way, folks. That was completely legitimate. No changing 50 English and coming back and stasis it. Not doing none of that cheesy tomfoolery there. You know, that was the legitimate way, folks. Hello? No, thank you. I need a stun dart U. I need to use an Ultima. There we go. Hooey, man, that was fun. That was fun. My goodness. You're 2 EP right now. Freeze Daniel's friend, total random. Well, good night then. Well, I appreciate that, total random. Have a good night. Yeah, the orange, you know, orange are nice. Don't get me wrong. The orange were definitely nice there. But, you know, that 37 billion XP, crazy. You heard total random. Behave. My goodness. There we go. Oh, man. We're almost out of time too. We got 7 minutes left on the buffs, so it's good to know. Good to know I can get pretty high up there with not even being in the deeper floors. Come on, there we go. Yeah, probably should have swapped the Quick Cast Ultima, but we would definitely would have not gotten that big of a hit if we did swap the Quick Cast Ultima right there. Because we'd be missing that extra Oracle for the extra 25% and then double question. Let's see. So we're going to do that. Hit him with that, then go with here, then back with this little chip damage right there. Ooh, this one's gonna be a bit of a troublemaker right here, I think. Oh no, they're seeking Bastion. Okay, we're gonna just hit him with an Ultima then. I think I'm gonna have to hit him with one of these. There we go. No, I don't want to leave. Gee whiz. No. Why are you so tanky? Ah, man, this one looks like it might be it for me here. Yep, there we go. Well, we died. How much XP did we get total from that? Man, we can still keep on going. We still got a little bit more time. Or we're probably going to get the rest of it from the towers anyway, but we still got this one. That one was pretty good. I think that was very good there. Very good. Just going to go for another 3 minutes, I think, and then I'm going to call it. I'm going to head into the towers. Definitely not on 50 English. That would be very fast towers if I did, because I'd immediately die on the first floor, potentially, right there. Nice. Looks like me doing towers. Come on, don't be like that, Trey. Don't be like that, bro. I just want to get that nice round 62 trillion XP. Hey there, ZR. Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? That's progress. That's progress, Trey. Let me just hit you with an Ultima. Nice, nice. Gosh darn it. Come on, let me just hit you. This might be the last one that I hit. No, I still got 2 minutes. Oh, well, I died the dots. Well, it worked out. I made an oopsie there, but it was within the timing. Yeah. We'll take and get that tonight, though, I believe. So now, I'm going to take and swap over to the tower part. So I'm going to do it at, we're going to do it about 11 English. Still a little bit low. Or medium for towers, I'd say. And a nice little 16% boost to the tower shards. We're going to keep the Themis, or the support lady. We're going to hop over to the DD Ursa here. Alright, folks. Who's going to call out the first tower to me to do? We got all 5 of them available to do. So somebody, or if multiple people call them out, then whoever's first will be the first one. And then whoever calls out after will be the one after that. So call out the towers now. Which one do you want me to work on first? But that's very good to hear, ZR, that you won your match last night. Always nice to come in with the W. You vote Celine? Okay, well then we're going to do Celine first. Any other votes for the tower after Celine? Gonna buff up the common buffs there. I need to put on my view distance stuff because I was fishing earlier today, so let me do that real quick. Put on the view distance. There we go. Now we go to jump into that Celine. Mainly going to be farming the furs and the Enteros, or yeah, I think Enteros is what it's called. Those are the main two ones I'm going to be targeting out, besides the Nightstone and the Witches. Those will be the other ones that I'll be focusing. Zappy Zap right there for that easy 6 Nightstone. Enteros, here we go, it's go time. I will make an exception and I will take out the Pegasus. Well, actually no, because I'm on a little bit of a time crunch. If there's only Pegasus at that floor, I will take out the Pegasus there. I'm trying to go for efficiency here rather than getting some more materials, because the main sauce is in the floor rewards. So we're going to go with an ice attack here. Then with one of those, and with another one of those, and then they go down. Oh, 10 Ballerite, thank you very much. I'm getting close for that as well. Come here, scroll. I'll start off by zapping him, then I'll hit him with the dragon attack. 1-2 punch right there. Okay, I like it. I like the defense buff and the temporary defense buff. We are extra defended now, or fortified. Oh, and I got the crit buff already. That's nice, because now I can do this. Go with the bottom one that's got the attack pinions in there for more power, and more HP, and more dex. All great things that people like to see. Looks like I got popped a good, but that's okay because I got a lot of HP, so I can take the hit. I'm going to go with the Zap, then this. And what do we got right here? We got Trey with the subscription. So thank you, Trey, with that for the 1 month sub right there. Much appreciated there, sir. We're getting closer to the sub goal at 75%. Who knows, if we achieve it, we might need to take and raise it up a little bit higher for next month. Thank you there. Let's see, any chest up there? Yep. Always go for the chest. Always go for that. Ooh, and that was well deserved. Let's see, who's this right here? That's Kim right there. Chilling out in the towers, I see. Let me see what the party got to. So Trey got to 236. Claustrophobic got to 240. Chem got to 242. And I don't think a More Hope or Mususu or Muso. I'm going to say Muso just for make it easier for me to take and try and pronounce it. I don't think they got a level. But, you know, they're probably close to level 1 up now. Let's see, we're going to go here again. 1-2 punch. What do we got here? We're going to fight the Frost Troll. And Taro's dudes coming up. Hot. Whereas Invader's a lot safer than taking on the other dude with his cactus Pokemans. Because they can take me out still, even though it's lower anguish for me. Still want to be safe. Don't want to die on a tower because that means I don't get any chances to get more stuff from it. But that attack 1's going to come in mighty handy. I got the attack 1 and the crit, so that means I have more freedom in order to gain more attack because I already got that 20% crits. What do we got here? 2 Anteros. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna battle both of them. Just because, ooh, yeah, I would have passed up the Kerbos or Krebos if I would have just going straight up that way. So I'm glad that I did not pass it up. Harpies are the safest one out of these bunches here. Hopefully this Envy can hit all 3 of them. The first hit, nice. So no extra hits. I was going to take and use the perfect shot if I had to take him out, but we're going to not have to do that. First chest, puzzle key, second chest. Resistance, I'm going to go back to fight the Pegasus so I can pick up some Knights and hopefully a good amount. Let's see. 5, okay. Very respectable amount right there. Thank you very much, Pegasus, in order to help me out. Mainly the Dark Pegasus. That's the one that drops it. Puzzle key, okay. Fire immune. We got the wolf's blood. What do we got here? Just this one. Actually, I have to do this real quick. Getting a little too hot in here. So I decided to crank my fan up to speed 2 instead of just chilling at speed 1. Slice or Envy them down. Went too fast, couldn't even see the floor rewards. 100% going for the Anteros here. Come on, give me the good roll here. That was the good roll for the damage boost. And they gave me, so nice, they gave me a proof of anguish too. So thank you very much, Anteros. You're not half bad. Nice. First try, I got that puzzle. That was a pretty big one too, but I think I had enough keys, so maybe for the next ones I might try and skip solving that puzzle and just spam the key. We'll be taking out the ninja dudes here, the Ronins, showing them that my bow and arrow is better than their swords. Oh, we got a combo, the Corvos with the Anteros. That's right, that's right. Oops, didn't mean to zap him there, but I guess I had to show him a message. Or send the message to them. And I got the temporary attack too. I thought my damage was big then. Well, now I can see him hitting over 100k on the first hit now. This is the power of the envy. I think I'm going to go battle the Gradlin though, because I do have the Lioness Assassins. For the quests, each Gradlin mob in the tower that I get is one Lioness Assassin towards the goal. I'm just gonna zap them. Not even. Oh, wait a minute. I see all you there, Kuros, trying to think and hide over there by the bookshelf. Thought you could try and blend in. No, 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 no. Yeah, I have 11 keys. I think I can use a couple of keys, guys. If I need to, I can take and do them. Key, no problem. Didn't even see what buff that was because I'm so fast. Ooh, 43 cursed Orna. Very nice. Very nice. I gotta zap these because that one's immune, or these two are immune to arcane, the Krakens. Bam. Another key. No problemo. Still got 9 keys. Going to the top. Flame of the Chest, how much time was that? 15 minutes, that's good. If we can get each one to be 15 minutes, we're going to be on time for the next 4. I'm going to swap to the sequencer here. Now we start the buffing, then the blasting. I mean, like, if I were to take more time in order to get more shards, I could have added easily another 10 minutes on there, but my goal is to go fast, not really to just get as much shards out of it. So I'm here on a purpose, or I'm on a mission, and that's my mission, is to get in, get out as soon as I can. One more should do it. There we go. I got about 16,000, so that's not too bad. It's pretty good. All right. Someone else can please vote which tower to do next. I hope I succeeded, Dre. I mean, that's my goal, is the win. All right. I'm gonna go with the greatest hits first. So I'm gonna go with the Prometeo next, then, since no one's voting. They gotta keep on moving. Gotta keep on going. Nice. I'll take the silk. I like the silk. They're all trying to seek the Divine Bastion. Just because you seek it doesn't mean that you get it. Terror Strike for this Pokemon type effectiveness there, for the extra damage. I'm gonna go take out the Pegasuses, saying, hey, ooh, nice, we got 3 of the Dark Pegasus, so I'm looking for at least a 6+ right here. Got the 8, almost a max roll, because potentially each Pegasus can drop up to 3. So I got the 8 out of 9 roll, so I take that. Along with the crit buff, even better. Get the chest for more damage now, so now I can take and do this. Didn't actually get the extra turn, unluckily, but still got that extra HP and a nice summoning scroll. What do we got here? 2 Krebos. Well, don't mind if I do. Nice realm war, nice. Can I go for the speed even though I'd like to take out those Ronins? It would take me a little bit of time to open that door to get to it, so I'm just trying to go as fast as possible. Nope, one above that. Let's go with this guy here. Nice. My friend Jaspy just sent me a picture. He got his first ornate blackened eye of Krebos. And it was a perfect one. And you, Max, how do you know what perfect is? Well, you can put it in the RAR bots on Discord to praise it. You can also look at the stats of what it looks like on the Orna, the playorna.com, and then double that, and that's where the perfect is. Or you could always have one and just know from having a whole bunch of them that it's a perfect one. So, a little bit of both. Oh my goodness. Well, rest in peace, Tower. And Taros decided to say, you know what? Your time is done. You get blasted. No second chance. But we say, okay, I see how it is. We keep on going. On to the next one. I took the risk and I paid the price by not using the safest route. So, you know, 07s or F's in the chat for the Prometeo run, you know, rest in peace. But pretty much the Anteros, the event monster tray hit me with a verse, and I was already pre-damaged already, so it did enough to do lethal damage to take me out. And deities have a second chance, so it's like you're flipping a coin toss, and I lost the coin toss, so I died. It's mainly the center one that took me out. He hit me with the verse. Yep, it was pretty bad luck, but that's alright. We got a little bit more time in order to keep on going to the next ones. Because originally, in theory, they can't one-shot me from full health, but they could take me out once I get like around like the 60% range of health. Because I'll have like 30,000-ish HP around there, or mid to high 30s. So that's how they did it. And I think what happened too is that I think my Apex bar wasn't fully charged, so I wasn't going to be resisted or have a chance to be immune to certain things. So I guess it's the first time in a good amount of time that I've actually wiped on a tower or died. It happens. It happens to the best of us. because I am in a hurry. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I am trying to take and get these towers completed as soon as possible because I don't want to lose any of the towers. So I know that because I'm rushing, I could get a little impatient with some of the stuff. So if I was taking the safe route, I would definitely have Ward of Ward Knighted first turn. But you know, I accepted the risk or the potential of dying. But I still got a good amount of the hearts and the furs from that tower, so it wasn't for nothing. Those Pegasus sure did do a number on my health right there, but I survived with just enough health in order to take them out. Open sesame. What's in the box? What's in the box? Crit buff. Okay, that's good. That's good. Magic. We're gonna go with the Valor Worm for the keys and the sandstone. More keys, please. All right. First box, a temporary attack. Nice, and temporary all, so that's going to make me tankier, so I appreciate that. I'm definitely more well equipped now than I was with the Prometheus or the Prometheus, so I'm coming after you, Interos. You know, you think I'm going to stop now that you defeated me this time? No. I'm still going to come back, and I'm going to take you out. Too fast for the rewards. That one's magic, and then this one is a key. Another key. Okay, okay. I see you. Funny game, funny game. It's like, oh, we heard you wanted some more keys, did you? It's like, no, actually, I don't know who you heard that from, but no, I don't want more keys. No, thank you. But we will take the attack one. That's what I will gladly take from the tower chest. So now I can do big demolish right there. Almost one-shotting the dude. Maybe if I got more temporary attack buffs, he would have been gone. But we do really appreciate those 13 Night Stones, so let's go. Let's see. This one I can do a zap, and then I can do an attack, and then a dragon attack. Got a proof of English. Let's go. More revenge. I'm just going to use a key here to speed it up. Should be able to one-shot the little guys now. Yep, and almost took out the big guy, so less likely chance they could take me out if I took out all of his little buddies that help him out. Hey there, Jose. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Great to have you on here. Please no forbid. Alright, cool. We like ice stones too. Helps us see better. Another one. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna have like one more tower, I think, after this then. One or two more towers. So we're definitely within the time range. I'm getting them done before the hour. Thank you, Jose. I'm doing it a little bit differently right now. My main goal is to go through the towers as fast as possible, not to fight anything that's behind the door. Or if it is, it has to be something really good. I'll be mainly just fighting the event monsters like the Kina Kerebos pack and the Enteros one for the event materials to help me out. What do you think is the best Gilgamesh class for towers? It depends. It depends on your gear, I'd say. But let's say you have overall good gear around the board. I would say that I like Gilgamesh Ursa because Gilgamesh Ursa has a lot of HP. So you have a little bit of flexibility with what you can do. And with the new work or the rework or the new update done to the two-handed weapons, you can do some different builds. So 150,000 ward. Okay, so you have a good amount. Do you currently have both of the Gilgamesh classes right now, Jose? Or do you mainly just have the base Gilgamesh class? because they've added new additions to the Gilgamesh classes. I think in the future they're changing it. So you have base Gilgamesh, you have 150,000 ward. So you're in the beginning. Celestial is only Dorado and Beowulf Regio. Okay, well, that's good to know. Because I think that Gilgamesh Hercules, the one that you're considering getting, Jose, is a good class to have. We don't know when they're officially going to release the rework to the new classes. But we do know that in the future, Gilgamesh Hercules will get Steadfast. So having that extra power with your offhand that you get with Steadfast, with starting war turns, is a pretty dangerous combo. And then you would get Chain Shield, which is an amazing spell for Gilgamesh that is used by lots of other classes that are not Gilgamesh. So I'd recommend starting out. Yeah, definitely the Chain Shield is a great skill to have on it. I'd say right now, if you are going to do towers with Gilgamesh and Jose, is to use the Cataphract specialization to give you that extra tanky stats with the extra ward regeneration you'll get per turn. So most likely your order or your spell rotation will go Ward of Warden Knight, Spike Shield 3, or Spike Shield 1, and then it'll be Ward of Lights or another Ward of Warden Knights in order to recover some ward. Maybe a Stun Dart, maybe, something else. I'd recommend not putting elements on your weapon. I'd say if you wanted to do Endless Depth, or Endless Deeper too, you could do it with a couple of different classes that you do have right now. It would require you to take and have some special gear in order to make it work on those classes, but that is something that you'll be able to get next month. So what I would recommend for this month is to farm a lot of the fragments, the Rift Block fragments, because you can use that to create the Rift Raid. Yeah, because what it is that if you keep on attacking things with one element on your weapon, there's a chance that there's going to be a monster that's going to be resisted or immune to that element. Okay, so you do Realm Shifter for the Endless. Okay, well that's good. I approve that. I like that. It's very nice. I also like Realm Shifter, but I'm currently on a vacation from Realm Shifter over here in DD Land. But I can still definitely give you some Realm Shifters advices and tips. As you know, I have the YouTube videos out there that share what builds that I use for Endless for Realm Shifter, so you can see what you do have and then work with that. But another tower down. So we have Oceanus, and I think we have Eos. So we have 2 towers left. Okay, that is definitely one way to do it with Doom. It's definitely a safer way because you can use like a Bastion or like, Divine Bastion or Shield Guard, defending kind of strategy to help you out with that. So whatever works for you. I'll let you pick, Jose, which one I should do next. Oceanus or Eos. You get to pick which tower that I will do next. Those are the last 2 that I got. Oceanist, alright, we'll do that one. Then Eos will be last. Alright, going back to this. Alright, this is gonna be a little dangerous, but I'm okay with that. Never mind, it wasn't as dangerous as I thought it would be. Let's get what's in the box first. Foresight buff that can come in handy in the future. How many ascension levels do you have in your class or classes, Jose? Do you have any ascension levels in Gilgamesh, or is that mainly just with the gear you have 150,000 reward? Oh, that's great. The Gandering is great. As you can see here, I'm showing it off, what you can do with it. Five on Realm Shifter and the same on Beowulf. Okay, that's a good start. Very good start right there to have 5. Are you currently blocked like a material, or is it more like an orange block right now from getting more ascension levels in your classes at the moment, Jose? Let's see, we're going to go back to the wormies and take those out for some keys and some sandstone. Well, the good thing with Didi, Jose, is that Didi can wear any type of gear, just like Beowulf. Mage gear, or mage gear, thief gear, warrior gear, it can wear any of the gear. Even the Valhallan and Summoner gear can wear that as well. The main thing with Didi is, importantly, the gear is important. Or it's trying to figure out what you want your gear to help you out with or highlight. So when you're looking through gear, like what's the best gear, you have to ask yourself, what do you want to accomplish? Do you want to do towers? Do you want to do dungeons? Do you want to do endless? Do you want to do PvP? Like, you know, all these are important questions you have to ask yourself what you want your gear to help you out with. Or like if you are lacking some certain stats, you want that gear to help make up that stat that you're lacking with. Okay. Do you have any have you have any let me rephrase that. Do you have any towers that you built, or as most of the tower classes that you get from the towers that are around you? But yeah, that'd be my advice to people. Like, you know, what do you want your gear to help elevate or cover a weakness that you may have, or not so strength that you have? Like, for example, realm shifters have a lot of attack, but sometimes, you know, they may not have the most HP, or they may not have the most mana, and always good to have dexterity. So there's certain gear that helps with all those things. Or if you're trying to take and have Blades of Finesse or Disciple of Finesse get to the max, you want a gear that has low defense while high ward or high other stats. So that's where like the Pumpkinless gear would come into play there. Plus it has a good amount of dexterity, so it checks off so many of the boxes. Well, what I would recommend, Jose, is that I would not wait for the towers to get to 50. I would take and battle the towers as soon as they got to roughly around 430 or 40s. So then you can battle it multiple times a week or throughout the week to get more shards overall than just waiting and not battling it when it's a lower level. That'll be my advice to you and to a lot of people, is don't be like, oh, you know, whenever this tower hits 50, then I will run it. No, run it at 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You know, if you time it out properly, you can get, you know, roughly like 4 or 5 runs when it's between 30 and 50. But you have to be very accurate with the picking up of the time. So on my Discord, I have a website from FQEGG that shows the tower times, or when the floors change in the towers. So it's a very important resource to have. This one's getting to me right here, so let me try and cook a little bit here. You use it too? Okay, so you know of it, so that's great. There we go. I got it the next time. Very useful indeed. I use it a lot. Because right now I know that the highest tower that's currently available right now is going to be Selene. So I know I have a couple of Selene around me that I might pick up tonight. Or I might pick them up tomorrow. My favorite Pokemon is actually right there. It's Lucario. Lucario is my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Generation 1 or, you know, first gen Pokemon would have to be the grass starter Bulbasaur. I'm a big grass Pokemon fan. Ooh, okay, okay, I see your Warlord. Yes, it's the Aura Pokemon, or Aura. Very cool indeed. You can kind of see above me up here. I have a Venusaur and I think a Charmander and an Espeon that's all the way up here. Should probably take in, you know, maybe getting closer or build a little stand or something for it. But those are some other cool ones that I like as well. Espeon is my favorite evolution. I call it the Bestion. That was the version of Eevee that I used when I was playing the GameCube game Shadow of Lugia, I think is the name that's called. A good bit ago. I vaguely remember the game, playing it a lot when I was a kid. So I played some older Pokemon games. Showing my age a little bit right here. Okay, Dwagons, you can leave me alone. Don't need to beat me up that much. Alright, I'm gonna go beat up the Gradlin to get that Lioness Assassin for the quest that I have. So, actually, one of my friends made a suggestion that I make a little like Discord or a little RAR bots thing that explains what I do. So I'll just explain to you real quick what I do. So I use a program that's mainly Android only. So I let people know ahead of time, so to help disappoint and let down the Apple people ahead of time. It's a website or program called that you download on your computer called Scrippy, SCRCPY. I'll put it in the chat so you can take and see it. So there we go, Scrippy right there. I put it in the YouTube chat, but you know, people know. There's a video on my useful information from a guy named Kevin Slaughters, I think is his name. So not me, different Kevin. All, you know, commonality of Kevins are smart. I think there's a pretty good correlation. But what it does is that it mirrors what's on my tablet, which is right here, my device, and I have a cord that connects to my computer right here, or right there. So whatever I do on my computer, it does on my tablet, and vice versa. Whatever I do on my tablet shows up on my computer. So emulators are against the terms of service. Like, for example, BlueStacks, that is one that you don't have to have an actual device plugged into your computer. You can use the emulator in different ways. So Northern Forge does not like that, so no for that. And this is what a couple of other of the Orna content creators do use as well for their screen share whenever they're recording videos and doing other stuff. So once again, it's mainly for Android devices. And what it does is, in order to accomplish it, so kind of giving you some information about the video. What you'll have to do is you'll have to put your device into developer mode. So there's steps in the video that tell you how to put your device into developer mode. Because you have to do like debugging for your device in order to have the permissions for your computer to connect with your tablets. And once you have the program downloaded, when you start the program and you have your tablet or your phone connected to your computer, then it will immediately show a screen on there of what you are looking at on your device. So it's pretty cool. So I'm not sure, Jose, if actually having hotkeys configured is against the terms of service or not. That's not something that I delve in. I just mainly use Scrippy for the basic that is now. I'm sure there is the possibility or probability of doing that, but I'm not going to take and entertain it, and I'd highly recommend, not using BlueStacks for your device, because there would be the chance of your accounts being banned or suspended because of that. So I don't want people to get in trouble. So that's why I only advise using the programs that Northern Forge does approve of. If you do use the other programs, then you take that own risk into losing your own accounts. And I do not want to see anybody lose their accounts for putting in lots of time and effort into their accounts. Yes, more reason to keep doing it old school, or finding the alternative options that are supported or that Northern Forge does support or approve of. Ooh, chicken al pastor, very nice. Very nice for ZR. Well, that's good. Definitely don't take the risk. Come on, there we go. We got you. But yeah, earlier today on stream, I got my new ever highest XP from Endless. And I used 50 Anguish to do it, but I did not use the other strategies where you have the Anguish lower and then you raise it up higher and then you stasis it and take it out. I did it all completely legit, live on stream, so you can watch the recording on YouTube if you want to. Where I took out a Berserk boss, tier 10 boss. I'm trying to remember which one it is. My memory is telling me Gilgamesh, so it's gonna be a Gilgamesh for now. And I got 37.4, almost 37.5 billion XP from that one kill right there. So I was pretty impressed. I'm sure a lot of the people that were in my party were very happy for that as well. So they got a lot of XP share from that. They probably roughly got like 5 or 6 billion XP a person from that. My previous record was 27 billion with 20 Anguish taking out a Berserk boss. So that's definitely blew that out of the water. So I'll show you all the picture. In a little bit after I finish this tower, I will show you the picture, because I took a picture of it for proof and for flex points, of course. Right now I'm just working on these towers. I got one more tower to do after this one. So I'm trying to complete this one as fast as possible so I can get to the other one before it expires. So it's going to roughly expire in 16, 17 minutes, maybe 18 minutes as well, because I picked them up at this around the same time. So I can't take and dilly-dally or be a little lazy and get sidetracked. So that's why I'm so dialed and focused in right now. So let's see. We are almost at the top. The top of the tower. Well, good luck on your tower, Jose. Be careful. Hopefully you complete it safely. Oceanus was pretty generous today with the amount of shards we got from the tower. So let's see, we're going to go Mimic. This. That. Now we start the blasting. And done. And got 19. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go to the picture so you can see the pictures, folks. So, voila, there we go. 37.4 billion XP, almost 6 million ores. On floor 289 with a Berserk Fallen Gilgamesh. So there's the proof right there, folks. You can see it's right there. Big, big, big XP. Like I said, I got my other tower to work on, so we're gonna take and jump back and go into the EOS now. And then after EOS is complete, then we're going to take and do some dungeons together. So people do want to battle some dungeons with me or join me in some dungeoning adventures, then you can let me know. Put your name down in the chats, and then I'll add you to the party, and we'll get the dungeon party started whenever we're done with this tower. But what I would recommend, Jose, is try out the Dorado with the Gandering for the towers. It will take some getting used to and some learning with it, but I do think it has potential to do pretty well for that. Because even though technically I agree that Gilgamesh, Hercules, or just Gilgamesh and towers would be safer, I think that if you wanted to go for speed, I think that using Dorado with the Gandering for Envy would work. Because what you would do is you'd hit them, and then you have a chance to get another turn because of avidity. And then if you're fortunate enough to have the Disciple of Finesse or Blades of Finesse, if you've taken out one or two of them with your first or second hits, then you have another chance to gain another turn. So it's just all about the turns. And to make sure that you're using max avidity in your gear. So lots of Lincolnus Bristols would be very important. Nice foresight buff. Get the magic buff out the way to get to better buffs. Boop. Resistance, also very important to help if I do have to face an Antares that's angry again and wants to blast me with a verse. I'll have the increased defensive resistance to fight against it. Ooh, very nice, getting the attack buff early on. Okay, temporary attack buff, cool, and the dexterity buff. This is going to be easy peasy right here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who is this? Who is this guy right here that's waving to me? I wonder, this guy has some interesting names here. I wonder if it's the guy that I think it is. Is that you, Nix, right there? Is that you, Nix? Okay. Fair enough. I understand. What you up to, Levi? You got done with school, I'm guessing, or, school stuff? Been lazy the whole day? Well, some days, a lot of days, I'd say, people want to be lazy. And they can make up all the reasons, the rhymes and reasons in their head why they're lazy. But you have to ask yourself, is being lazy today going to take and help you attain your goal? Do you need a lazy day? Or do you, I know everybody wants a lazy day, but you have to ask yourself, do you need a lazy day? You know, you have to ask yourselves the deeper questions. You know, the juicier questions there. You know, yeah, I know you just started your day. It's like, you know, middle of the day over there. No, you don't. Well, there you go. You already have the answer to your question then. There we go. I finally got that door open, that pesky door. Yeah, I'm sure definitely Ouroboros definitely would appreciate it if you didn't have a lazy day. I know she's probably enjoying her book right now. I don't want to join the voice chat later on today and okay, okay. Two books. Okay, okay. Yeah, I see Ouroboros is chiming in right now on the other streaming platform on Twitch. So hello there, Ouroboros. Ooh, I got my crit buff. That's what I like. I like that. It gives me more damage. I'm gonna post it in the Flux channel in a little bit, but I got my new personal best XP today without doing any special cheese or stasis strategies. It was a big jump up from previously, which was 27 billion. It's a whopping 37.4. I'm just round up to say 37.5 billion. It was floor 289 with a Berserk Gilgamesh, and I did it legitly on 50 Anguish. So I was mighty happy with that. It's the power of the defense stacking buffs, or like the stacking temporary buffs. I used the Arisen Aru chest that gives you the Blessed Shield to your pets, and then I used the Nutra Borealis, or the Borealis spell. I've always had it up. And then I was also using the Selene pet, so Selene can cleanse me to give me the temporary defense and resistance 1, so I just was stacking all those buffs. And Oracle with full XP gear, you know, going at it. And I did 50 Anguish up until I think roughly floor 300 or almost 300, and then I died. Because I was trying to make the towers a little bit shorter than a longer process, because I could have lowered down the Anguish and gone farther. But I was like, you know what? I got my towers to do right after this Endless. So I wanted to just try and condense it down. So I just did 2 runs. The second one was a little bit of a goof in the mid 200s there, where I died, but it was okay because it was still within the time of the. I only had like a couple minutes left on the Shrine of Wisdom that I gotten from the Conqueror's Guild. So I was happy that I got one for free, and I had to take and get one, even though I'm sure a lot of the wonderful viewers would have gladly given one to me. But I made the post on the Discord for the temple stuff, so if y'all want to take and join tomorrow, you're more than welcome to. I guess I should make the announcement out to some of the people on the stream as well. So I have a Lightning Kingdom, my own personal Lightning Kingdom, and tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, or I think it's 21:30 UTC time is what I did the conversion to, using the Amity sheets as the UTC time for accuracy. I will be launching the temples over there. So if people would like to get the Shrine of Wisdom or Temple of Luck, Temple of Wisdom, and the Temple of Fortune, I think, or whatever the 3 names are for that, y'all are more than welcome to take and come over to my kingdom. Now, I'd recommend that if you do come over, go back to your kingdom as soon as possible. If you'd like to join the kingdom, you can, but it's not a very active kingdom, and I mainly just use it whenever I need to take and get temples, or if I'm mat blocked on a certain material, I will go over there and I will use the Kingdom Horns up in order to get what I need. I have a friend of mine, he is around here occasionally. His name is Mr. Handel. Well, not the Mr. part, but Handel. I'm very cordial, or very polite, so I like to use Mr. and Mrs. occasionally from time to time. But he's been pretty helpful for helping me build up some Kingdom Horns. He wasn't too happy when we almost got to 1 million Kingdom Horns, and then I just walked into the kingdom like, boop-a-doo-doo-doo. Oh, hey, look, I need 10,000 Ballerites. Let me just yoink these 990,000 Kingdom Horns real quick. And then I drained them, took all the Kingdom Horns in a couple hours, and then I went on my merry way. But, you know, I did give him the chance if he wanted to take and join me to battle some of the raids, and he says, no thank you. It's your kingdom, so you can do what you want. So, shout out to Handel for helping me out with that. But yeah, if you want to take and join, you can take and put your name down in my Discord server. Once again, it is a Lightning Kingdom, so if you're not Lightning, it's not going to work for you. Unless you want a faction change, then it could work for you that way. But it's up to you. But yeah, I made the policy where I want people to return back to their kingdoms within 1 hour to make it easier on the kingdom's kings, because if you just go back whenever you feel like it, you know, maybe the king could be busy or could be sleeping. I did it around this time because I knew it would be early nighttime over there for our current king of that kingdom, or one of the kings of the kingdom, to be respectful of their time. I didn't want to do it later on in the night for him, or it'd be in the middle of the evening or later evening for me. So that's why I did around that time. But I'm so happy that I'm going to ascend tomorrow, because the blasted Nightstone is in the fishing shop. So I did my fishing earlier today. For some reason, I counted it, and I counted this. So I started out the fish today at 9,555, so 9,555. And then I got stuck at 1 off of the 500. Like I had 1054. So I'm like, what is going on? So I'm like, all right, you can win this time, because I started the stream a little later than I wanted to, because I got that fishing taken care of to get as close as I could. So, Northern Forge, please just give me that last fish this time, please. It could have been a Baller Muscly. You know it could have been. Could have been an extra couple hundred coral right there. But I'll be able to buy enough Nightstone. Hopefully by the end of tonight I'll need like under 4,000. Might be a bit of a stretch, but I have gotten a couple of rewards today, and that was a super smooth puzzle right there. That one too. Jeez, I'm seeing them. I'm seeing the patterns in the puzzles. You don't have puzzles, I suppose you get kind of good at it. So let's see. 2 more up there. Water Immune's going to come in handy if I have to fight a Yeti, but I'll most likely be faster than the Yeti at 11 Anguish with 2 Foresight buffs. We're definitely going to be happy to get that Avalon ore there. Oh, nope, nope, go that way. I will battle the Carmen with her gargoyle friends. Because it's some wonderful plants and some cool rocks that we get along the way. But I think I'm pretty comfortable with the keys, so I could probably just spend keys if I have any more puzzle throughout the rest of the floor, because I got 5 left. But I like seeing the tower shards now, so that's going to boost up my total rewards there. You know what, I'll make an exception. I'll take out the 2 witches here. Have to make sure to tell Lady that Eos is looking like it has an abundance of witches and gargoyles, because she's in need of the broken statue. That's those cool rocks that I told you about. Hello there, Mighty Griffin. Yeah, I'll take some more keys, please, and thank you. Alright. Ooh, I got a night stone. I think that was a 50 night stone right there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll battle this one too, just to get a little bit extra shards. A nice little summoning scroll for the road. And we're going to pop over to the DDR sequencers, and we're going to go pew 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 with the quick cast ultima. And done. For 19.7k. And look, there we go. Right on time. The towers are right back up to pick up. Might wait a little bit later to pick them up, because I don't want to do them quite early. Because I don't know... Actually... Yeah, I guess I'll pick them up now. Because it's like... the sooner they'll be up, the sooner I can do them again. I'm not planning on going to go pick up any more towers today, but I might go pick up some more tomorrow. But that means now that we're moving towards our dungeon section of the stream. So if people want to do some dungeons, I know we have some dungeon enjoyers here that would probably enjoy doing some dungeons. So if people want to join me for some dungeon runs, let me know. Put your name down in the chat. Most of the times out of 10, I will probably have you already added, and I'll just toss you an invite to the party. But I want to see how close I am to getting to that 62T or 62 trillion. So, ooh, very close. So I'm going to get that by the end of the stream. I tell you. I tell you what. Let's see, did anyone else in the party level up a little more? A More Hope got to 249, so that's nice. So we got them almost to 250. Trey and Musan are there. Claustrophobic. We got Kim. So if anyone in the party that I said rattle your name off, if you want to join, let me know. I'll send out some messages to some of the people right now, just in case they're away from their computer and they're just chilling out, just doing other stuff. Let's see, we're gonna go with here. So you go, I tagged 3 of them. I think Musan is gonna be asleep, so I'm gonna remove them from the party for now, just to make space for my Way Vessel character. I don't know if Claustrophobic, Chem, or Trey is down, but we're gonna give them a little bit of time in order to decide on that. I'm going to see if I can make some more scrolls real quick, and I can make 1 more. I got enough Manticore hearts. I know I'm plenty good on the fur, so don't need to worry about the fur. Horns, I got enough to make 2 more, so it's all about the heart. As they say, it's the heart that matters. And, you know, I agree with them. It's the heart that does matter. We're going to take and check it out in a little bit, but I guess I'm going to start dismantling some stuff real quick. And go here, and go from recents onward. Alright, Kim, well, good night to you too, sir. Have a great rest, and I'll catch you on the next stream, or you'll see me on the next video, man. Peace. Actually, I'll do this. I'm going to go filter by broken, and we're just going to go with all the broken stuff right now. Because I have this red message, and I want the red message to go away. And I have the power in order to do so. Then we go to pour. I'm going to save the weapons for last. That's going to be a good amount of materials there. Alright, there we go. This one. Okay, gonna get some Cursed Sword Knight too. I like it. I like it. Now I'm going to keep the Salah's Hood and the Dallon's Hood because those are good for upgrading for quests. So that's a little tip right there for those people. If you need some easy quests in order to take and upgrade some stuff, the Salah's Hood and the Dallon's Hood are nice because they cost hide and silver, which is pretty cheap materials, and you can actually buy them in the shop as well. So that's my little pointer for today right there for some people if they're still listening. I'm going to go through weapons now. I know it's going to take a while to load the weapons. I got a lot of them over there. I'm going to save these. I'm going to smelt those down. That one too. We'll just dismantle all that right now. Let's see what we get here. Good amount of stuff. I believe it's... Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of stuff right there. We're going to go with broken for the weapons. Select all. For weapons, next. Alright, well it looks like since nobody's volunteering or wants to join the dungeons, then I'll go to the different Discord servers to take an axe to see if any other adventurers would like to join for some dungeons. So let me do that. Alright, so I made the post. Now we wait. Well, I continue in order to remove all these weapons from my storage that are filling up my space. It's been like a week, I think, since I cleared out my storage, maybe longer, so it's had a lot of chance to build up. Do 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 do. Oh no, don't drop them, or we're dismantling them. Dismantle. Whee! 108 wolf's blood. Now we go to the famed fancy boots now. Now to the weapons. I guess we'll go to legendary next. We'll see what legendary stuff we got. Oh no, not a level 2. I suppose it probably would have been better if I just smelted the ones down before I did the mass transfer. Yeah, that probably would have saved some time. Note the future self. Try and remember to do that. Do 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 do. Dismantle. Bad, not bad. Let me just go here, and I'm gonna just go to the smelter. We're gonna smelter the stuff here. So pale blade for that extra balarite. This for the common materials, just for more stuff. Get some of the extra wolf blood out of these. And there's Dory for the waterstone. I think everything else looks good overall. So let's see, did it help get the message? Oh, we're still working on it, it seems. So we're gonna go more quality legendary. Alright, so that's done. So now this is where it gets tricky when we go to the ordinates. I just take a little quick peeky peek at them before I delete them, just to see if there's anything that I'm missing right now. Oh, I see a guy named Nix who's typing right now. Maybe he wants to join. Well, maybe not. But at least now I'm probably can be fine with this. Actually, let me just check with the bulwarks. Okay, now I can probably comfortably just delete all the recent stuff. But I'm glad that I got the red message to go away. So that's a victory right there, I say. Alright, cool. We did it. We deleted or dismantled, got rid of all this stuff. Let me check out where I am now with the materials I need for my ascension level since I did that mass cleaning. Okay, so I'm getting a lot closer with the Balarite now, so that's fantastic. I need 103 plus 394, so a little like 197, 497, so a little under 500, so that's great. I'm gonna get that, and then I need like 4,270. No, 51. Yeah, not 71. 51. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We got that. So let me see. Let me see. So let's check some stuff. Just reading some stuff. All right. All right. I want to see. We'll see if we can get some people. All right. Got that. Let me lower the English down. I'm just going to chill at 1 right now for these dungeon runs. Going to go from the sequencer over to the disciple of finesse here. So we're going to take and chill with that. For the turn economy. Then we go from this gear to this gear. Yep, that'll work. And we say thank you, support lady, for helping me out so much, but we're gonna go get the mightiest Mert to join us in our battles for today. Alright, so I'm going to remove these from the queue so I don't have to worry about them. And here we go. One normal dungeon, horde mode from here. Alright, so buffed up, check. Picked up the castle dungeon, and I'm going to do the beast dens, because beast dens are still in season right now. Soon they will not be in season. They'll be out of season. So let me swap over to the good old view distance class real quick. Go pick up some more, because I know that there's more out there. Voila, more dungeons. Back to Orna, Disciple of Finesse, so D-A-D. And here we go. We're going to start from the bottom one and go from there. Hit him with the fire. Another fire. There we go. Just let the spam continue enough to get through the little delay. Another fire, but you were immune. I knew that. No, I could probably be done here. I'll probably just only use the powers of the Eventialis for good beefy bosses that I'll be encountering.
I can take off the Legion of Mars if you want. Okay.
So let's see. At 80%, so I'm almost at max power, but that should be fine. I'll do it one more time so I can have the max power. One more time. Oh yeah, alright. And first dungeon, we got a proof of monument, and we got... Thought I saw Nightstone, but maybe I was just seeing things. Next one. Beast Den number uno. I should do it like this. I would like to see some manticores, please, and thank you, game. I need the parts. Like I said, it's the heart that matters. Alright, so let me see, what was I going to check? Oh yeah, I was going to check my kingdom quest to see if that's done. Quest. I need 6 more Linus assassins. Alright, then I will have completed the Z quest. Ooh, a Berserk one. That's a twofer. Nice. There we go. Thank you for the Manticore. Plus 1 heart. Plus 2 hearts. Okay. Plus 3. Nice. And another fur. Alright. Next one we go. What, I need to see the Ronin and Pegasus Please game. Would be much appreciated. Nice. You got a Manticore. Alright, back to the view distance we go. What do we got here? That's one I've already picked up. Oh, there we go. Pick up the normal. I think I did that one boss. If I did, so be it. I do need some bosses, but I do also need the normals probably more than the bosses. Alright, jump back here so I can get the ones further over here. Like the beast end first, of course. And now we jump over to the D.D. Aura Disciple of Finesse. That'd be funny. It's like, are you a dad gamer? What's DAD stand for? D.D. Aura Disciple. Like, I know I'm a dad gamer. Are you a dad gamer? Alright. And here we go. Starting off at the top. Oh, yep, it was a boss dungeon. So I'll position myself here to get the fire spell. Actually, just leave it right there for now until I get it. We'll do Storm. Thank you, Amity. Some may be curious, what Amity am I using? Well, I will show you. I'm using Recovery and Inability. 50% positive status effects will last longer, and there's a chance you'll recover 5% of the HP of the damage dealt to an opponent. And the negative are minus 10% stats when territory defending, which is fine. And take 40% more damage from animals, so that could potentially be not fine, even though I'm running the beast dungeons, but that's why I have the beastful boots, or the beastful shoes. Mainly they're boots here. I like boots. So I get the Word of War Knight, I'll protect myself with the mightiest mimic. Ooh, thank you. Yes, I will take 2 manticores. Thank you very much. Made that 3. We have here, I will zap him again so I can get some more power. There we go. 3 zaps have been performed. And that's number 4. Very nice, very nice. Number 5 for the zaps. But 4 Manticore so far. Five and 5 Manticores with the zaps. And that one's done. Anything good? I got 2 Nightstone. Let's go. Some other good materials. Nice, nice, nice. And we go to the next dungeon. Summoning scroll, nice. It's sad that lightning is one of the most resisted classes out there, but it's also one of the coolest ones, I believe. All the zappy zaps. Alright, I got the max power. Alright, on to the next one. And zap. See, this one, we got lots of mithril, even though I would not like that. We'll take the Ballarat. Unfortunately, no Nightstone here. We'll keep on going. Alright, so let me get this real quick. Alright, well, thank you everybody for watching the stream. It was amazing when I was showing it on the screen once again so people can see it and all the glory it is right here. The Giants post of XP, 37 billion, almost 37.5, on floor 289 with 50 English. So once again, thank you everybody for watching the video. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this game with your friends and family members. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Have a great time. Peace, everyone.